guys, so the purpose of this video is just to share with you this guitar. This is a Yamaha Pacifica 112 that I bought for 70 quid with a case, picks, a tuner and a guitar stand. This is a Yamaha Pacifica 112 VCX. It has the matching headstock. It's the HSS configuration and I have modded it quite a bit. These are Mighty Might tuners, they're not locking. They work better than the stock one. But this Graphtec nut that is specifically made for Pacificas, because Pacificas don't have even 42mm nut width, they are slightly thinner. I didn't mod, but it's interesting that this guitar has a really sort of rolled feel, rosewood fretboard, while the other Pacificas that I had felt really sharp and the frets felt really sharp, but maybe because this is an older one. This is from 2010. I did change the pickups. I got these ones that are Allegory Old Timer series pickups. So Allegory is Alexander Green here in the UK. He makes pickups, he hand wires them, and those are around £75 to £90 per pickup. And but this one is import, so I don't know what the deal is. It's like similar to Wilkinson or something. But these pickups, like the single coil is 16 quid each, and this one is 20, the humbucker, and they're really well spec'd, you know, proper magnets used and the bass and everything. It sounds pleasant. The wiring loom, as I said in the previous video, it's a blue tone solderless wiring loom that fixed all the issues that I had and adds the push-push interaction down here. I haven't done anything with the bridge other than, you know, pulling all the screws all the way up and adding an extra spring to keep it up here. And I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying this guitar, taking it out live. I haven't played a gig per se. I've only done open mic nights, so 20 minutes around that. Playing it with the drummer, with Peter, and I quite enjoy it because unlike the Fenders or the Eastmans, no one has any assumptions when they see me play a Pacifica. It's like, yeah, it's a starter guitar, but what they don't know is that these starter guitars are really solid instruments. They're easier to play than some Fenders because of the flatter fretboard. This one is rolled, the neck is not too thin, not too fat. The ergonomics are spot on, not genre specific. I think all in all, if the pickups are 30, this one was £12, so 42. The pickups were 32 plus 20, £50, so 55. 90 plus 30, £120. I mean, this guitar, plus the £70 that was for buying it. So for less than £200, I have a fully custom guitar, and now all the parts for, you know, the pots, not the pots, the knobs as well. You know, that I already had actually, but you know, if you wanted to buy a guitar for £100 or something and then you spend 150, you might think, well, I might just buy a £250 guitar, but then you still need to change the electronics, or you still want to change the pickups, or you still want to change the nut. I do recommend the solderless kits. And then so there you go. The playing is not the best showcase, but it is what it is. I also put a little shim, which is just a bit of sandpaper flipped once, to make the neck go slightly higher here and lower there, right? With the straight, so the screws are flatter, so the saddles are a bit higher, but you don't feel the screws with your hand when you're playing. I don't know if that's supposed to, I don't know if I did right or wrong, but I like it. The action is not the lowest in the world. I would say it's around 2 millimeters at the moment. But I can play it like that, and I can play it like that, and I don't know how else to do it. So that was all. I just wanted to share this little modding guitar that I've been taking on. It's tricky because now that I have, they're not expensive guitars for people that really have expensive guitars, but for most people, if you tell that you have a guitar that's like 800 quid, that's like, oh, it's an expensive guitar. It is expensive, it's a lot of money, but it's not an expensive guitar in the sense that a Murphy Labs is 6K. But that being said, I didn't want to be messing about with the other guitars, but I wanted to try things, modding wise. So when I saw this guitar, I was really excited. I was even looking at kits before, but kits you need to paint, and they're not sometimes the best quality, and require fretwork and leveling, and then you need to get the tools, and it becomes like this money pit that you just end up putting things more and more in. And with the guitar, I thought, I'm gonna buy it. If it's not perfect, I'll fix it, and then I can sell it for whatever I put into it. Which is still the case. I can try to sell this guitar for 200 quid. I don't know if anyone is going to buy it, because it's been modded a lot, and I understand that there's always a fear that the person modding it didn't take all the appropriate steps to make sure that the guitar is functional. But I like how it plays, how it sounds, and even how it looks. It's a bit different with the black here and the zebra. There's a lot of HSS guitars now with the cover humbucker, which I even bought a cover humbucker to put in here, but then maybe I did it wrong, and the cover was too far away from the pickup, and the pickup sounded a bit quiet, so I took it out. And with the black tuners, that was literally because it was the tuners that I had lying around, but I left the chrome adapters here, so it's like both. It's our guitar, it only matters how good it sounds and plays, but there's something to be said about the aesthetic value of the guitar. And even the torches and white, or this is not white, it's like a really creamy yellowish color. I sort of like it. It's, the Pacificas, they never photograph particularly well, in my opinion, if you see them on websites and stuff, but they have really nice lines, I think. Quite similar to the Sire, when you look at it. If it had a bigger pickguard, I think it's quite similar to the Sire in body. And you see, it's the proper full thickness. It has the input jack right here, so it's not in the front. I like these guitars. I think I'm really tempted to try the 612, the fully modded. That's the other thing. If you try the Pacifica 112 and thought, oh, this is like a good platform, I wonder what the fully modded spec is. It exists. It's the 612 with Seymour Duncan and Wilkinson bridge and Graphtec nut and string trees and locking Grover tuners and top of the line everything, and it's still accessible. I saw one selling for 400 quid on eBay not long ago. So they're out there, and they're good guitars. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I hope this was helpful to you. You enjoyed the content and the company. I appreciate. If you'd like to leave a comment, I think I answer, if not all, really almost all, just ones that slip through the net. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.